You're watching BSB TV, your new home for rock and metal television.
Danny, Marty, Ray, we are
live.
Colie, does that get does that get an air horn or a wah-wah?
I guess an air horn for sure.
You are on a roll with those air horns at the moment. What is going on?
Loving it.
Like, how are you earning so many air horns?
I have no idea, but I'm going to keep trying.
What sweater are you wearing today?
Just one that's got swirly, weird patterns on it.
I thought it was the one.
No, it's not the one.
Really? So, all right, to everyone who needs to know about this sweater, Danny has a sweater and he loved it. And then I realised that it looked like...
I did love it, yeah.
Oh, thank you so much as well.
Thank you.
It's Sapphire. Hi, Sapphire. Hope you're good.
Thank you, Sapphire.
But yeah, he had this sweater, and I went. We were at our festival last year, and I went. It looks like you've got penises all over your sweater. I've never seen it again. It did look like that though, didn't it? To anyone that saw the sweater, it did look like you were wearing like penises. It was like
the dick sweater.
The dick.
Yep.
the dick.
Man, fuck this.
It was just. I think you took it off there and then, didn't you, as well?
Yeah.
Did you? Did you throw it on the ground?
I was like, right, that's it. I'm not wearing this for the rest of the day. Then, if that's what people are gonna see every time they look this way, I'm not fucking wearing that. So,
by the way, this is how we start every show. If you're new to this, this is just we just shoot the shit. Colie, how you doing? How are you?
I'm great, man. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for coming on. And also, just say the reason we were late was for no other reason than we were having a blast backstage, just all like shooting the shit. So I do apologise to anyone that was waiting. Someone turned around to me the other day and said that our starting soon screen was going for an hour and a half on one stream, and I was like, no, it wasn't. No, don't wind me up. But welcome on into everybody. For those that don't know how this is going to go down, the three of us are going to play you. We've got 11 tracks today that we're going to talk about. We're going to give you a bit of feedback on. Right at the end, Colie's going to pick his industry pick. So his favourite track that he's heard, no pressure. And that band will go forward to our track of the month stream, which will be happening in October. We've already done September, so it'll be in October, where one band walks away with a prize worth over £1,500 worth of band goodies and services, including press, PR stuff, just all sorts of fun stuff to help your band out. Colie, you get to pick one band to go forward to that stream. That's what your industry pick will do. I guess I'm pretty happy to just get cracking straight away if you guys are.
Hell yeah.
And before I say that, I was literally trying to time myself then to set myself up to the next page, and I was like, no, because if I don't do that, it will all go wrong. Because we know what happens with see, straight away YouTube decided not to play ball then. So first up then, the first track that we got for you guys this evening is Featherweight with On the Fence Leaning Happy. Enjoy. That's a hook. That's a fucking hook.
That is.
Streamy says the synchronized head nodding is sending me. I noticed it too. We're all just vibing. Vocally on the cleans, it's really the home team.
Yeah, I can hear that.
I love that.
Do you understand? I'm waiting for you on the other side.
Oh,
Life's too much, you broke apart, you balance on the rail. You're reaching out, you're falling down, you want it on my head. Life's too much,
It gives me Mark. It gives me like swan call in places. Like
reaching out, you're falling down, you want it on my head. Right on your face, leaning out.
wow.
I am the glass feeling empty. There's no soothing, holding grain. There's no soothing, holding grain. Right on your face, leaning out pain. I am the glass feeling empty. The glass feeling empty. There's no soothing, holding grief. There's no soothing, holding grain.
don't end. Don't end.
Okay, I know what we're working with now. I thought you were coming in. Demos. This is great. This is amazing.
We told you.
I told you. Yeah,
told
this is it. This is the crazy thing. Like, I'm at a loss for that straight away because
Yep.
like it's so big, and it's also
Yeah.
really brave. I think for a newer band to start off a song with the song title and have that as the main hook, but use it as your first line. That's brave to go in, and that's structured so well. It was a little bit Swancore, a little bit Rise Records. I see what Mark was
Yeah.
saying as well.
100%.
I love your name, by the way, the Marquee we have at home. It's like we have Marquee at home. And then, like, just the fact that they whacked in a little bit of production that just wasn't, it wasn't like in your face. It was just subtle. And it was just
Yep.
spot on, guys. That was wicked. Go on, Colie, what do you think?
It was amazing. It's really cool. Initially, like my first thought, it reminds me a lot. I've been listening to this band called O Guardian,
Yeah.
which I don't know if you're familiar with. Do you know 1000 Below?
Yes. Yes.
So back in high school, Jimmy, the frontman of that band, had a group called O Guardian, and it was like this vibe to a T. So it was very nostalgic
Yeah.
for me hearing. It was amazing. I really like it. I feel like I don't actually have any notes or like constructive. I mean, I guess I could if I wanted to, but it was amazing. I think the only thing that I look for specifically from this genre, because this is like what I grew up on, what raised me, and like everything I listen to. I feel like there's been such a crazy resurgence of this sound, and sometimes with those resurgences, I find the the revival of the sound to be a little bit like almost like too true to its original form sometimes. Like even that synth that came in during the bridge, like I almost wish there was like more of that or more of those like little production elements that challenged just the like status quo of what kind of that swamp or like post-hardcore sounds like. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's just if I'm being a picky little shit. Like the song itself, amazing. Band is super dope. I'm gonna go listen to them right after this because I really liked that.
Yeah, they're great. They really
Fuck
are.
yeah.
Danny, give me a final word on the first track.
I mean, what a strong start. I think the only thing wrong is that we wanted to play it again. Really cool flow. This is catchy metalcore at its best. Harsh vocals were absolutely brutal. The cleans were just phenomenal. This definitely sounded like a Rise Records roster band. And if they haven't already, they need to pick up a deal soon. That's what I think.
Where are they from?
They are, Danny. Why you do that as well? I just saw it. I burst into laughter then because I could just imagine me clipping that one little bit of Danny going, the only thing wrong is we want to play it again. And you were just so British in the way that you said it. And I was like, no, that's hilarious.
Ohio. They're from Ohio.
They're from Ohio.
There we go. Akron, Ohio, USA.
I might hit them up. We got a couple headliners in Ohio that we got next month.
There we go.
But
There we
yeah,
go.
that's
That'd
what we
be
like to hear.
Oh yeah.
I've booked my next trip over to I say your neck of the woods, Colie, but it's nowhere near, so it's like but I'm going to New York for a couple of days in December, and then from New York I'm going to Oklahoma for I think it's just over 5 weeks to be with my partner down in the south. But yeah, she's really excited, but she's asked me to ask you. I've got a question from her, and she will kill me if I don't ask it. She wants to know if Beauty School Dropout was taken from the movie Grease, or what the reason was for you, or the band name.
In essence, yes. I was on a fly. I used to throw shows back in the day with this group called Winston House, and we were on a tour. And we were producing these events for, I don't know if you're familiar with Vance Joy, but he's like more of a kind of like folk pop artist. And the last stop was in Australia. And when we were flying back from Australia, I was reading the little airline magazine, and there was a whole write-up on Frankie Avalon and Beauty School Dropout. And at the time, this was still kind of my solo project, and I was figuring out what I wanted to do with it. And I have always been very obsessive over names and titles, but I was trying to find something that I guess like resonated with me in the way that it kind of almost like represents the outcast in a way. And it felt very synonymical to that. And so it just stuck with me. And then I guess one thing led to another, and there were just like a lot of sentiments that brought it to life. Like I was raised on the movie Great Grease. That was my grandma's favorite song from the movie. But then also anytime I mentioned it to anyone, they were like, Grease. Yeah. It was just like such an immediate connection for people. And so I was like, this is it.
It is such a great movie as well, isn't it? Like Grease, still to this day, it holds up. Like I can
Timeless.
watch Grease.
Absolutely timeless.
There's a few movies like that for me that like it doesn't
Back
matter.
to the Future.
Oh, don't even. I need to do this.
If they ever try and remake that, then I don't know. I'm not going to be happy.
The problem is, if they ever try and remake it, you would be perfect as Doc Brown. You literally would, like a young Doc.
Remake that film? Oh God, it better be like fully shot on film, A24.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It better.
I just don't know how they could do it without Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. I really don't. I don't
either.
Can I, if we remake it, Danny? Can I be hey McFly? Can I be him? Oh, what's his name? I can't remember.
Oh, you want to be Biff?
Biff, Biff. I'll be Biff. I'll be Biff. Just so I can do the hey McFly to you. I know, because you'd be.
What are you looking at? Butthead.
Yeah, no, because you wouldn't. You'd be Doc, wouldn't you? So.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great film. But there's a few films that I think that even in like 50, 100 years time that people are going to, like, kind of like how people are with The Wizard of Oz now. Like, The Wizard of Oz is like, I mean, there's not many people alive today that would have saw The Wizard of Oz when it came out, but you can still go and watch it and it feels very timeless. And I feel like these are movies, like Grease is definitely going to be one of them.
Oh, 100%.
Feels like it is. Back to the Future. And I genuinely, I'm going to sound like an old person now, because I don't feel like there's any movies recently that could kind of have that same feeling to it. You know, I don't know.
No.
Does anything come out now that makes you kind of go, that's going to be a classic forever? You know, maybe Stranger Things as a TV series or something like that, but that's because I'm huge on Stranger Things. So, but yeah, so great start to stream. First song was absolutely banging. Let's see if track 2 can keep up as well. This is Emerald Sunday with Last Call. Thanks for No just said I've never seen Back to the Future. And this piano is perfect for that feeling.
Saturday's falling, out of breath, the neighbor starts calling by. For you and I,
Hang on, Star Wars was literally like that. You can't use that as an excuse.
Out of control and a little misunderstood as to who I am. And the river turns the ocean into gold. If you don't already know that you've been told, this is the last call. Take me as I fall into your arms, love. I don't wanna be the one that falls from grace. So save me, save me, save me. Coming down fast now, all the way to the ground. I'm trying to work it out. Is it fate or the battle we're fighting? Trying hard, trying to hide the truth of being me. And the river
The video's really
turns the
intense,
ocean
isn't it?
into gold. If you don't already know that you've been told, this is the last call. Take me as I fall into your arms, love. I don't wanna be the one that falls from grace. So save me, save me, save me. So take my hand before I fall. We won't be together forevermore. And I'll take your hand before you fall. We won't be together forevermore. So this is the last call. Take me as I fall into your arms, love. I don't wanna be the one that falls from grace. So save me.
Rip Angelica, thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you.
So he was
Wow.
definitely staring into my soul during that. I think chat that happened to all of you lot as well, didn't he? Like there was like that was an intense video, but it's such a beautiful song. And what I love about the vocals on this was I felt like he could go about 10 notches higher. Like he could go up several octaves and just do it effortlessly. Like, you know, when he hit those like long higher notes, I was like, he just isn't even really moving a mouth muscle. Like, just able to do it. Yeah, really, really pretty song. Emerald Sunday have this sound to them that I've compared them to before, where I'm like, you could see them going out with bands like Coldplay and even like Muse at times.
Well,
and
it
bands like
really reminds me of Daniel Powter. You know, like obviously he had the hit song like "You Had a Bad Day." Like, yeah,
100% Daniel Powder.
Does anyone actually? Oh, this is going to sound awful with Daniel Powter, but does anyone know any of his other songs?
I have to be honest, no.
Because I'm normally really good with one-hit wonders at going and checking out other stuff they've done, but Daniel Powter, I legitimately only can think of that one song.
If
He probably
Day.
turn around.
My mom
Beautiful.
loved Daniel Powter. I was like, I remember being in the backseat of her convertible when I was a kid and like just looking at that CD cover and going through our like flip case of all our CDs that we had, and she would always play that.
That's amazing. That's such a good like. There was like we were talking about this on stream last week. Like my mum was like that with Daniel Bedingfield, which
Yeah.
like Natasha Bedingfield's brother, and she was like obsessed. So like every time we were in the car, it was always. Do you know what I mean? There's always. I love having memories like that, where there's an artist or
Yeah.
there's a song that kind of brings you back into that kind of moment. But this is definitely one of those songs that like. You could put it in front of a fan of all different genres, and they're gonna find something to love about it. But Colie, what do you think?
I really love the song. It's beautiful, and his voice is amazing. I think the only thing I almost wish I had more of, and this isn't even the song, but like the music video itself, like there is I almost wish it had more like drama and more like that same level of intensity that this song brings you. As intense as it was looking at him right in the face and like having him sing it to me, I almost was picturing him like in front of a chapel, just him
Yeah.
playing piano, black and white on film, and then like this couple that's getting married comes in and they have some whole eruption that leads to their breakup, and it's like he comes and saves the day or whatever. Like the song brings them back together.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I think
but
there's a lot you can do with those visuals because it's such a rich song.
I would
Yeah.
have this guy sing at my wedding though. Like legit,
Yeah.
like he's got such a wonderful voice. Like
Absolutely.
it's a pop vocal, and I love when you get a pop vocal like this that is like it's in the alternative sphere, but you know that if someone took him on board and was like, we could make you into a solo artist, pop artist, like he'd nail it. And
100%.
I call it guilty pleasure music. Like this is the stuff like I feel like my homies that are like face tats, big gauges.
yeah,
So I would low key be like,
yeah.
yeah, that's yeah.
Listening to
That's
like
great playing on the
Slaughter to
motorcycle
Prevail
right
and
now.
stuff, and like then they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, but I do love a little bit of Daniel Powter, you know, like it's.
100%.
Danny, give me a final word.
I mean, it was beautiful. It felt raw, emotional, authentic, vulnerable. His vocals were absolutely incredible. The accompaniment on the piano was fantastic. The mix itself felt really vulnerable as well, but it was really crisp and clear. Just think they absolutely nailed it.
Yeah. Right, track number 3 is Continuity Errors by Life and Idol. This is a still image, guys, as well.
Haphazardly waiting on the front line. The hospital called, all I heard was a flatline. My backup ended up late this time, so there's no sense in trying to hide. You tried to open up what you thought that you could handle, but it was always too much. Now your mind's gone out like the flame from a candle. But you grew stronger, and said it's scared you never bothered to. You left me with problems that I wouldn't have without you. Now I'm black and blue. Pick myself off the ceiling, 'cause I'll fall for you again. You win. I'm trying my best, but in the end, I'll give in again.
I'm going to say your name wrong, but O'Connor Locke. Hope that was right. Makes me feel like I'm 16 again. I'm in. I agree. It's got that sound.
Yeah.
Problems that I wouldn't have without you. Good job on you, good job on you. You tricked me and made me feel like a fool.
Early Baysides, basement show vibes in a good way, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good job on you, good job on you. You tricked me and made me feel like a fool. In every single thing that you do.
Love a good emo accent, yeah. Danny, when you put that in the playlist, did you say that's a little bit of Ben?
Yeah.
Did you?
I did.
I thought you might. It's got that little Midwest emo twang to the the vocal especially, and I was trying to think of who it reminded me of. It was a little bit like on the vocals, a little bit Joyce Manor, a little bit Free Throw. Just it had that kind of like Tiger's Jaw is a really good shout as well, Mark. Movements, Hot Mulligan. It's got that feeling to it, but it's a really nice song. And what I love about this sound at the moment is I feel like bands are going for nostalgic mixes with it. It's like a conscious, deliberate thing to do, and it sounds so. This is a chef's kiss track for me. I'm very biased on this stuff, so I'm like, Colie, what did you think?
I loved it. This is right up my alleyway. It reminded me a lot of this deep cut track called Bad Thoughts by this band called Rome Hero Foxes. And it has that nostalgic raw, like you said, almost like the intention of the mix is to bring out that raw, like old early 2010s emo Midwest vibe. Honestly, my favorite so far. That was sick.
You've given it away already. That's it. That's up there then. Track industry pick. No, it's fine. You're entitled to do it as well because it's honestly.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
No, you're fine.
8 shots to beat it, but no, this was it was amazing. It brought me back to like my teenage years, kind of discovering this whole scene of Midwest emo and that kind of music. It's so good.
And you know, there's so much of it out there now, and what I love, like growing up, I felt like bands either wanted to be metalcore or they wanted to be pop punk, and that was like where it was. And now we're seeing a lot more bands do different things. And there's like in the UK, I've been moaning about the fact we've not got a Midwest emo scene for ages, and now we've got like there's a band called Voted Most Likely, and a band called When Suddenly, and both of them are like fully embracing the kind of Midwest emo sound, and they've become like two of my favorite bands in the UK because it's just like so good. But we're seeing a lot more bands do it and stuff, and this is definitely up there. Again, if I was picking an industry pick, all 3 tracks have been amazing so far, but this is in my wheelhouse. So, but Danny, give me a final word on the track.
Yeah, I thought this was great. Some really interesting guitar tones on this one. Great vocals again. Production was on point for the track. It definitely feels crisp, but not like over polished or overproduced. And I think it sits really nicely genre-wise between Midwest emo and alternative and pop punk. It sort of like sits nicely between the 3 for me anyway.
Definitely.
I want to see that live in a basement with like 100 sweaty kids just all fighting over the mic to just like scream that one chord. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's what it needs.
I love shows like that.
That's what it needs.
Do you know, good. Some of my favorite shows I've ever done have been like that kind of just where it's so unexpected, but it's just sweaty and grimy. Like the weirdest show I've ever done here in the UK was we played this venue once, and like there was just like the promoter just didn't show up, like just did not turn up. So then about an hour before we were like even due to go on, like we were like, what are we doing? And our manager was like, no, you need to stay. I'm sorting it. This random kid just turns up, opens the door. I was like, yeah, you can go in. It's a nightclub, by the way. And I was like, what? It's like, it's a nightclub. And I was like, okay, is that relevant? He's like, yeah, because you're going on at 10. And I was like, we're going on at 10 p.m. He's like, yeah. So everyone's going to be filtering in from the nightclub. So I was like, okay. And because no one knew who we were, because they're all there to fucking party, but they just had the best time because it was just music, and it's just let's all have have fun. Rudy, hey, welcome on in. Hope you're good.
What's up?
And I just think that they're the best moments, you know, being in a band, like when you can turn someone on side as well. You know, when someone comes to see someone else, or they check you out and they're like, oh, I fucking loved you. That is like one of my favorite feelings, you know, which is nothing against people that come and see me all the time play, because I love you guys as well. But it's great when somebody comes along and they're like, I have no idea who you are, but I love what I just saw. So yeah, definitely. Right, next then we've got Floorbird with I think it's I Don't Even Know.
Yeah, that's how I would take it.
IDEK, but we'll go for I Don't Even Know. Enjoy.
Where are those dudes? Hey, Drew, would you be able to play my birthday party tonight?
Yeah, I got nothing going on. Sounds good.
Awesome. All right, that's good. That's good. It's going to be a great night.
We're doing good, Rudy. How you doing?
Wait, who was that dude?
I must be certified glass. I get so tired of being stable. Don't ever think about the past because I know it might be fatal.
Oh, this is nice.
I don't really care what you like, 'cause it's already like what I
James, I didn't even see James come in. Hey, James.
really wanna kill the vibe, but I'm feeling
What's up, James?
burnt out tonight. I don't even know I got here, but I think
Oh my god.
I've been before. Go ahead and say what you want about it, but I don't
Danny, where are these from?
like me.
I'm checking.
I don't even know I got here, and I don't know what you invited me for. Promise not to lose any sleep about it, but I don't really need you to like me.
Philly.
Philadelphia.
We love Philly.
My hands, just so afraid to be annoying. I'm trying everything I can, but everything I do annoys me. I don't wanna hear about your favorite.
How are they not fucking huge? What the hell, man?
Same as my band. I don't wanna mess with your confidence, man. I'm just not in a talking mood and definitely not listening. I don't even know I got here, but I think I've woken up here before. Go ahead and say what you want about it, but I don't really need you to like me.
Rudy, thanks for the follow, dude.
Thank you.
I don't know what you invited me for. Promise not to lose any sleep,
Jamie!
but I don't really need you to
What's up, Jamie?
Yeah, I don't really need you to like me.
Oh.
I don't really care what you say, unless it's something that I would have said anyway. I don't really want to start a fight, but I'm feeling kind of burnt out tonight. I don't even know I got it.
I felt like that was me at every party in my 20s.
Go ahead and say what you want about it, but I don't
This would be my industry pick.
really know how I got here, and I don't know what you invited me for. Promise not to lose any sleep about it, but I don't really need you to like me. Yeah, I don't really need you to like me.
What
6
the
F.
fuck?
Mom, is it time for cake yet?
That's amazing.
That was insane.
Oh my god.
Is there anything? Sorry, is there?
I can't believe
There's a
how
bit
good
at the
that
end of the
was.
video, and I feel like we need to let the audience see that at the little bit at the end.
Okay,
I
play
think
it.
that's fair.
What?
Just that. It was just that one little bit.
Brilliant.
Yeah, right. You know when you hear a song and you just think like that is the complete package. Like they've got a fun video,
Yeah.
they've got a song that is unbelievable. Like that track is just yeah. They must have been in the studio going, we've literally just wrote like a hit like straight off the bat. And that
Must have.
Yeah.
Must have.
I'm floored. Absolutely floored. Colie, what do you think?
That was so fun. I don't even know how to put it. That was just made me want to rage, like grab a beer and just jump up and down. Sick. I really like it. I love the music video too. It's very like tongue-in-cheek humor. What a great presentation.
I think we've all been there at like parties like that as well. Like I said, when he was stood there spangled, I was like, I've had way too many nights when my jaw was the other side of the city. and my forehead was the opposite side. But yeah, it's like it's not, oh, but we could all relate. But I just think it's really, really well done, and I love the color, like the color contrast they had within it as well. I mean, that was really nicely thought out. But they kind of gave me, like, I was trying to think who they reminded me of, and then I got thrown off because Slipknot guy in chat said that this gives me Neck Deep vibes, which I personally wasn't getting Neck Deep, and it kind of put me off who I was thinking of. But who did they remind you of?
Me?
Either of you.
I'm trying to think. There's
I mean, I can. For me, it was Neon Trees meets Waster.
Okay, that's a good.
I see.
I could hear Waster in there, and I could hear Neon Trees. Neon Trees obviously a bit more indie, but those two kind of tones together.
Instrumentally, that would not have gone out of place on the first Wonder. Well, the Upsides by the Wonder Years. Like, it was that style instrumental. Actually, even no, Suburbia. I'm going to sit it on Suburbia because it had that feel to the instrumental. Vocally, it was almost like Dangerous Summer in places, and I don't know if it's because the lead singer. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's because he looks like AJ as well a little bit. Like, I don't know if it's that. Like, and that's a massive compliment. I love AJ, but yeah, like. Crazy. Rudy in chat says, "Are we excited about Beauty School Dropout's new album?" Are we?
Obviously.
I'm stoked about it. Yeah. I'll say yeah for sure. I'm having a great time with that album.
I bet you're really excited to hear what songs are on it as well, aren't you, Colie? Like, you can't wait to like hear what Beauty School Dropout have been up to, and
No, I definitely have not obsessively streamed it front to back like every day since it's been out.
You got to.
I should.
You absolutely have to. And I bet you do in the car as well, right? Blast it all the way up and listen to it while you're driving along.
Wait, is the album out already?
Yeah.
How have I not? No, there's no way, because I'm not bad. I'm getting really fucked off with Spotify right now. I'm going to call Spotify out for a second. Right.
That's actually song 5 of this thing.
I don't give a shit. Like, I'm pissed now. I'm so angry because my Spotify release radar, right? And I'm going to go on this rant. Okay, this is so. Spotify, when you have a release radar, it should be all the bands that you listen to, not a bunch of AI artists that you're trying to put in front of us. Like, I mean, just what the fuck? Like, so it starts off really good. I'm just going to point this out. My Spotify release radar this week as well. Water Parks, new track, because Water Parks are just, me and my son listen to Water Parks together all the time. I Prevail, Aerosmith and Youngblood, which was actually really good. I really enjoyed that. Motion City soundtrack. So we're good. We're good here, okay? Then there's someone called Seth Kaminsky. Anyone? There was even an eyebrow raise there from Colie as well, right? There's a remix of Wheatus's Teenage Dirtbag by Retrovision, which I do not know what I think about. I think I love it and hate it all at the same time. Rimrin's on there. I'll take Rimrin because I love Rimrin. Josh Obia I know as well. I tell a lie, City Never Sleeps is on there by Beauty School Dropout now. It wasn't on there because I played my playlist all the way through. The Dad Bods Pop Punk. Yeah, thanks for calling me out, Spotify. So there's just like so much shit on here that I like. Social Repos. Anyone heard of Social Repos?
I feel like I've heard that band name.
I feel like I have, but I quite like that name. But I've never listened to. We need to get a collab out with Mum G's because they're clearly collabing on stuff, by the way, Danny.
Nice.
There's someone called Bad Hats, which is quite funny that they've done a song with Mum G's. Ray Hawthorne, anyone?
Nope.
Yeah. Anyway, it just like, and what's really bugging me about this is they actually have and I love my Discovery Weekly playlist as well, where it's meant to be all the people that they go, hey, we think you might like this. So, but all of us, they're just filtering it through on my release radar, and it's becoming a fucking joke. Like, there's bands like the Wonder Years the other week released their track for WWE that they did with who was it? I'm so bad at wrestling, but anyway, whoever it was, Becky Lynch. It was the man, Becky Lynch, and Spotify just didn't even bother telling me. They were just like, no. It was only because I went to go listen to the Wonder Years. I was like, hang on, they got a new song out, and that it really winds me up. But I was adamant I hadn't missed the release date for it yet, so I am so sorry in advance. I am going to be listening to that straight after stream.
Now you some homework.
And you can all, yeah, exactly. Is it great? Grainy West, thank you so much for the follow. I'm gonna get like abuse from the chat as well. Jamie said savage. Anyway, Spotify, pay your artists better, and and stop giving me shit on my playlist, please. Give me the stuff I want.
And that's why BSB exists.
Ben gets cancelled. I'm going to Apple Music. It's not fun. Someone said that to me the other day. They were like, I won't use Spotify, only Amazon. And I was like, it's probably the same on Amazon, isn't it? I don't think any of them are doing it better than the other when it comes to streaming royalties yet,
I wouldn't know, in all honesty. I wouldn't know.
I think Apple is the highest paying. Actually, I think Tidal might be, but I don't think Tidal does as much of the like artist spotlight stuff. Apple, I believe, is kind of like the good one to be in good graces with, because it does the payout for streams.
There we go. We're all going to Apple Music. Let's all do it. Yeah. Let's just all go there, and then we could all stream it on there and pay each other a little bit more. Yeah, and do you know what the worst bit about it is? I absolutely love Spotify. And it sounds really bad.
I know, it's so convenient and easy to use. It's like,
it's a necessary, in my opinion, and I'm going to sound bougie as fuck, it's a necessary evil, in my opinion, because like the DJ has become my best friend. I absolutely love that AI DJ. Like, I will quite often I'll just hit the DJ button, and it's just like, hey, here's some stuff that you were listening to like 10 years ago, and you're like, oh, what a legend. And it's just, love it. Absolutely love it. Right. Danny, can I have a final word?
Yeah, so like I said, I definitely got like a Neon Trees meets Waster kind of vibe. The music video looked like it was a ton of fucking fun to film that. So I definitely got FOMO watching that. It had party vibes. It was an absolute anthem. And like I said, that would have been my industry pick had I had one.
There we go. Next up then, we've got Beat Me Out of Me with Nowhere to Hide. Rudy, you've got some good taste there.
Around my feet, no one to hear me scream. And the fall, it lingers, it covers my eyes. Nowhere to turn, nowhere to hide. Should've just stayed inside, inside, inside. But I just wanna fly like a bird in the night. There was a time when the colors of the world seemed so bright.
Giving me like Cranberries vibes on the track,
Now
on the mix.
everything's in black and white, and no, nothing feels right. And there's an ache in my bones that I just can't ignore. Feels like I've been here before, but am I destined for more? And the fall, it lingers, it covers my eyes. Nowhere to turn, nowhere to hide. Should've just stayed inside, inside, inside. But I
Can I just give you guys a little bit of context on this band, right? So last year I got asked to host and judge an event it was the final of a Battle of the Bands competition from Brain Ache Promotions, which I'm also doing this year as well, guys, which has already started as well. It's been a huge success so far. They've got their Battle Royale Battle of the Bands, and I got asked to go down to the final and be the judge and the host for the final. So I went down, and there was 4 bands, and this was one of the bands. They are kids, basically, is the best way, and I mean that as a compliment. They started this band in college, and were put together through college. I don't know if they chose to go together or they were put together by their college teacher, and they started this band, and they went up against bands that had been bands for years, and I instantly fell in love with them, and they won the competition off of the judges' votes and the audience vote because they were that good.
I can see why.
Yeah, they got like a really, really nice prize for us. It was a really cool competition where they walked away with studio recordings and all sorts of different stuff. And we've been meaning to have them on BSB since then, and this is the first time we've been able to. And I am just the maturity of that song is unfucking believable. Like
how old are they?
Like 17, 18 years old. Like
Now?
Yeah, now. Yeah, they were like 16, 17 last year. Like,
am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
I cool to swear?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that is so sick. Wow. That is incredible, bro. What the fuck? That is so good.
Yeah.
Instant ad. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Where's
like,
the base?
They're based in the UK, so they are actually based near Cambridge or Peterborough, I think, that sort of area. I always say that area because it's the event was near Peterborough, and I think they are Peterborough based or around there. If they're in the chat or if anyone from the band or that knows them is in chat, let me know. But yeah, there's just something about them, and bearing in mind, I'd never heard them. I got to see them live, and there's this really nice moment in my life where I was always so bougie about music, and I'd always have to be really into a band to enjoy their live set when I was younger. And then I went to Slam Dunk one year and I saw Casey. My friend dragged me along to watch Casey. I'd never heard of them, and I fell in love with them. And there was this moment where I was like, I'm watching a band that I'm like, this is awesome. And the next time that happened in my life was at this event where these guys were, and I watched them and I went, holy shit, like I'm completely entranced. The way that they're playing the songs is just spot on. You could tell their vocalist was nervous because they're newer to this, but she absolutely killed it. And then to come out with a track like this where you're like, they've got to be influenced by stuff like the Cranberries. They've just got to be. Like, and you know, and they're keeping it alive because a lot of, I mean, fucking hell, a lot of people their age, if you turn around and said the Cranberries, they'd be like, who? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just, yeah. But Colie, I'm gonna let you have your moment. What did you think? I know you just said fucking wow, but go on. What did you think?
Wow, holy shit, dude. I'm kind of speechless. That was insane. I mean, it's not often that I feel like I hear something where it's like the Rolodex of 90s and thousands music, just everything I grew up on was like, I heard like Incubus, Alanis Morissette, almost like some Sinead O'Connor, some like Cranberries. I'm trying to think what else even like weirdly reminded me of like Deftones' cover of Better Man. Oh my god, dude. And they're 18.
Yeah.
That is crazy, bro. Crazy. Makes me feel old. I'm like 27 now and hearing
Fuck off. Old. I'm 34. Like, leave me alone.
35.
Like, you know, I think one of the coolest things, even just hearing that I'm thinking of is like, I think the older we get and like the more we get into the songwriting and music industry, it's so much easier for things to become like formulaic and polished. Everyone has their formula, whereas this doesn't feel like it has. That all seems like an afterthought, and it seems like it's just pure raw talent in music and like a group of people who, whether it's one person here or all of them, it's just like pouring their heart into this shit. Yeah,
I
big,
love
big
them.
up for me for sure.
Danny, final word.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you both. I'm pretty flawed, to be honest. For me it was, I guess, like sonically the Cranberries meets Alanis Morissette, but then like a Fleetwood Mac kind of style instrumental layered underneath it.
Fleetwood
That's what
Mac's
I was getting.
such a good shout. Sorry, I love that you mentioned that. That's such a good shout. Sorry, carry on.
Wow.
Appreciate it. I just think their level of talent is insane.
And do you know
That's
what?
it.
Like, what was really interesting about that, and like, they probably didn't think they were going to win this competition last year because there was an audience vote to it, and one of the bands had been really naughty and pre-bought like a load of tickets for friends and family, like, and I mean loads, like 50, 60 tickets, like up front.
Yeah.
And like they when they performed this other band, like they had all the crowd there, and then they were trying to drag people upstairs to like not watch the other bands. So like these guys, they didn't play to as big a crowd as say this other band, but fucking hell, they were, like, everybody was just vibing with it. And like, and then when it came to us voting as judges, like, it was a big thing for me. Like, you know, this band, like, I mean, this other band weren't bad, but they also were dressed like their mums had dressed them, and they were playing songs as if they were trying to make their mums and dads happy. And then Beat Me Out of Me came on and just played music that you're like, they're definitely influenced by this stuff, but they enjoy it.
But they
and you
had
see
their
that passion.
own vibe. Yeah, 100%. They deserve a fucking huge crowd, man.
Speaking of really wholesome moments, by the way, in the chat, really quickly, two of my favourite people in the PR world are having a conversation right now, and I just think it's really nice. For Reaction Management and Jamie Rage PR having
Both
a
beautiful human beings.
Sorry, Colie, what were you going to say?
Oh, even the name of the band, all of it. I am just like, that is exactly what I want out of music. It is just, it has a feeling and a world to it, and it's like, ironically, I think one of the most like underproduced in terms of like the visuals and all the things, but I mean that in the best way, where it's like, again, it didn't feel like there was like $10,000 thrown at a music video and then another 20 minute studio time and this whole like thing. It just felt as like raw and
authentic.
Yeah, oh my god, that was so good.
Yeah. So
solid.
Next then, we've got those boys in Lonesome with We Are Sleepless.
Knew it was coming.
I fucking love Lonesome. Yeah, the album's out. It's just fucking amazing. Everything about that album is just gold. It's probably one of my favourite releases of this year.
So good. So good.
Jamie, that was me that was talking about Casey. Actually, I'll have you know. Just putting it out there. I know we look the same, but it was me. But yes, Casey is such a good shout for the vibes, Jamie. Just letting you know. I completely agree. Fuck. Like.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's just another.
Really cool.
I know this song already. I've heard it before. Like the album is extremely good.
Yeah.
Again, didn't come up on my Spotify thingy. They did it.
They remind me of like almost as if like weirdly his voice reminded me of Morrissey a little bit in certain parts, but almost as if like Morrissey was singing for Being as an Ocean.
That's a really good.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's
yeah.
that. I like that. Could you imagine that?
That'd be
It also
crazy.
reminds me a lot of I don't know if you're familiar with mouth culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you want to know something crazy? This will blow your mind. Mouth Culture's vocalist Jack
Yeah.
was my old roadie.
Oh shit.
Yeah, seriously. Like,
Oh
if
my
it
God.
wasn't for
Moa.
that guy, like, I wouldn't have been
Moa.
able to do some of the shit that I did when I was younger. So,
They-
crazy.
Are also amazing. They actually opened for us one of our first tours, our first time ever headlining in London. They
Yeah.
opened for us a venue called Seabird Arms.
Yeah.
Just like the most nasty underground little den you could possibly imagine. In fact, I think we all got mold sickness from playing there, but they were incredible. And this was incredible. I really like
Yeah.
this. It was
Yeah.
cool.
Danny, give me a final word on Lonesome.
I mean, I like the way that it had like a super chill vibe all the way through, and it was just building, and then they absolutely let loose towards the end, and they took it up like 10 levels when they did that into that like soaring, authentic, anthemic rock sound that we've come to love from them. So yeah, this is another absolute banger from them.
Part-time wifey says it must be a blue moon because I actually made it to the stream. Welcome on in. Hope you're good. But yeah, it's banger after banger tonight. Colie, you're gonna have such a hard choice at the end of this. I'm telling you that much. It's not gonna get any easier either. Sorry to say. But yeah, I'm just gonna set up because I was too busy chatting on that one. Next up, then we got Tell with Overcast. Hey Will, we love you, dude.
Living without you is fucking insane. My heart is broken and so is my brain. Now I hate the sunshine cause she loved the rain. Oh my god, not even 20 years old. My baby sister lying still cold in the snow. I feel my world start to explode. And I will be alright. How could I be alright? I feel so dead inside.
I just want to applaud this first of all because lyrically that's one of the darkest things like that you could possibly go through, and I think we could all understand lyrically what was going on. But I am all for having a track that does have such an emotional lyrical content, but having a really catchy beat to it. I think it works really well, and I actually think it stands out a lot more. And if it is based on a true story, I believe it probably will be based on how in depth you were lyrically. I'm so sorry for your loss, and you know, you channeled it into something really beautiful, and I think that is, your sister could be really proud of that. But yeah, I just think it was awesome the way it was done. Yeah, and I just want to hug him. Like, you know, I've had a lot of loss in my life, and I know how it feels. So, but I just think the way that you've done it is absolutely chef's kiss. You had the chat going as well. A huge chorus, really catchy, but lyrically very thought-provoking. And I think there's a lot of people that can relate to that as well. And you could see that a lot of people were as well. Colie, what do you think?
I liked it a lot. The song itself is amazing. He has such a crazy voice. He reminded me of very similar vocals to the singer of Landmarks.
Yeah.
Like a way more cleaned up version. I really like it. I mean, yeah, like you said, it's super raw, super big hook, super emotional. Rest in peace to your sister. That's obviously a pretty heavy material to cover, but this song was great.
Yeah. Very, very well done. Connor Locke, by the way, thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you.
Yeah, Danny, give me a final word.
Yeah, huge amount of respect for that. You know, it's not easy covering hard-hitting topics like that. So, you know, my heart massively goes out to you. I think putting that vulnerability on the line is a incredibly brave thing to do when it comes to art. So you have a huge amount of respect from me for that. I think in terms of the track, great and evocative lyrical content. It was gritty but catchy at the same time. The music video narrative married up perfectly to the track. It's just a fantastic track overall. It's emotional, it's vulnerable, and it is 100% definitely something that you should be proud of.
There we go. Next then, we've got It's Irrelevant with I'm Very Feel. Hey Terry, you're so welcome, man. I can't wait to hear more from you.
Another life in waiting, the conditions thrown at the wall. And after all this shit we've waited, it feels like a cause that's terminal. Biting all your time here slowly, separate the effect from the cause. Exist in motion, breathe in this moment, let's ease into the fall. Let's try this once more with feeling. We're only trying to exercise demons. Try to feel that the world won't pull its weight. I'll be stealing every second we misplace. Down, not out, and still breathing. Something about the stone you're bleeding seems to make your echo cynical. Now the light's escaping through that whole left gaping where that brick was in the wall. Every night distraction's got a little bit too far to shade. Every swarming threat and every morsel of anxiety exists to harvest that second diving like clarity. You may have the best of me, but you ain't see the rest of me. Let's try this once more with feeling. We're only trying to exercise demons. Try to feel that the world won't pull its weight. I've been stealing every second we misplace. Down, not out, and still breathing.
Thanks, I know this is very Blink. It is very Blink.
Yeah.
The record takes the bets. Stop the drum, the beating, your heart resets. We'll be marching down to meaning a new context. Every step
that as well, by the way.
Nice.
Like, to end in that note, like, just abrupt as well. I love it when bands do that. Like, I think it's a really cool way of like ending a track. Makes you want more. I got the Blink vibes, definitely, but I was trying to think there's someone again in that kind of realm that it really made me think of. I don't know if either of you can shed light on that, or anyone in the chat. But Colie, what did you think?
It was really cool. I was hearing a lot of like newfound glory, and weirdly
Yeah.
enough, Chon, the guitar player, reminded me a lot of like Mario Camarena's riffs back in the day with Chon and even like T-Ho. I don't know if you knew his band before that, but it's really cool. I like it. It's just like a classic modern pop punk sound.
Yeah, and I think this is something like, not every time that you release a track do you need to go out and reinvent the wheel. You know, you can.
No.
If you love a genre and you really want to do it, just do it well. And that's what these guys do, you know? Like, you could stack that up against some of the big hitters and just go, which is the big band? And they probably wouldn't be able to compare because it's that well done. Video was a lot of fun as well. I would have loved the balloons to be in the whole thing because I think that'd be so much fun, shooting a video like that. But yeah, it's really, really cool. Danny, go on, give us a final word.
Definitely getting the Blink 182 feels. But in places, I also got trophy eyes, weirdly enough, like vocally. Just certain places here and there. Like the music video again looked fun as hell. They obviously had a blast shooting that. It sounded track-wise like it was nostalgic, but it also had like an edge of new wave pop punk to it as well. Like you said, it didn't need to reinvent the genre because it was still fresh and it was still cool. So
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Danny, I need to say this next song name to you when you unload on me, you know? No, Jack, that should be you saying it to me. Next up, we got Wolf Culture with I'm Not Your Therapist.
Come just talk, come take a walk with me. We will just drown so much resistance now. Oh, in this bad blood we wash our clothes. It tastes like wine. I hope you find somebody you can talk to, heal your mind. Shut up and write a lipstick smile on me. Oh, I'm arrogant enough as text, and I'm not your therapist, I'm just pissed. The sound of your voice makes me sick to my stomach. You made your bed so you can bleed out a point. Oh, in this small town, blood gets around. That's not so hard to get you there later. I hope you find somebody you can talk to, heal your mind. Shut up and write a lipstick smile on me. Oh, I'm arrogant enough as text, and I'm not your therapist, I'm just pissed. I'm not your therapist, your therapist. I'm not your therapist, you're just pissed. I hope you find somebody else to talk to, somewhere to run to.
This is such a big song.
Hope you find somebody you can
There we go, part-time wifey, that's what we want. It's got the seal of approval. That's the most important approval.
Hell yeah.
Another huge song though. Like that's
Incredible.
I mean, Wolf Culture are amazing, aren't they? Like, but that's another level for them. Like that was like Trash Boat, and
Yeah.
you know how much I love Trash Boat.
I do indeed.
Grand Simon says, yeah, that rips, super catchy. Tied in Music says, dig this a lot, super catchy. Yeah, really got a big hook. Great use of the gang vocals as well. Yeah, full 10 out of 10 from me. Colie, what did you think?
That was amazing. The production on it was so good. I love their choice of tones. I love their choice of like dynamics in terms of the arrangement. Everything sounded really, really cool and just like there's just fluid. Like it was 10 out of 10 for me. That was sick. Are they a big band? Have they been around for a minute?
They've been around for a minute. Like they are. We actually had them at our festival a few years ago.
Sick.
And they were brilliant. Like they're very, very, very good at what they do.
Yeah, they're fantastic live as well as on record.
Yeah.
They deserve a massive break. They really do.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Do you know what? If you were to say like in the UK, think of a band that really does deserve a big break, it's these guys. Like because everything they put out is just fucking gold. Like they've got that down to a T. Like their music is so spot on. And again, this is just a track that like. This had come on a playlist, and I wouldn't know that it was an up and coming band. I'd be like, which big band has like released this? Because it's very mature.
Literally.
They sound like they know themselves, which is really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. May I ask, what is your festival?
So we have a festival called Hometown Festival. It's a little bit we got cancelled. We had to cancel it this year, which is gutting. So we basically it's sign of the times, I guess. Our overheads this year were going to be so like this is basically the reason for anyone that because I know a few people are asking. Our overheads were going to be so astronomically large that we needed pre-sales to hit a certain amount, and we weren't there. And unfortunately, there's not enough street corners in Britain for me and Danny to stand on in order to have got the money together just in case anything had. So it was
But everyone's been poking us for a BSB TV festival, and
so
we make that happen.
We're going to look at making a BSB TV festival happen in some shape or form. We had a few really successful years. We were profitable every year as a festival, which is what you want. And I say last year we had our good friend Thomas Nicholas, his band headline the Saturday. We had Chugaboom headline the Sunday, who are just Chugaboom was so much fun, and it was a really, really big success. And it's just this year I wouldn't say we bit off more than we could chew. It's just that like the UK's a really, and again the people in the chat
we had some great artists on there. I mean, we had the Skints, we had Intervals. You know, we had bands that have a draw, but it's just unfortunately the climate of live music, especially in the UK, it's
just getting people to breathe by. And then the funny thing is, and like, I'm not calling anyone out for it, but the amount of people that come forward when you cancel something like this and go, I was going to get my ticket, and you're like, if all of you had just done that, like, and I get it. It's like, but our price point was good as well. Like, we don't I mean, look, there's festivals now, they're so expensive. I mean, when I first went to Slam Dunk Fest, and the lineup was just as good as it is today. It was just back then. I paid £39 for a ticket.
Yeah, I can remember that.
I'm gonna say your festival is Slam Dunk, and I was like, oh.
That's what we were talking about. Could you imagine? I know. I'd be like, yeah, you fucking no.
I was like, that's crazy. Right,
if I'd have turned around, you'd have been like, oh shit, and I'd have been like, no, you know what? For your honesty, like, I'm not gonna say what this was. This is off screen, but for your honesty, you're getting on Slam Dunk next year. But no, when I first went to Slam Dunk, it was £39 a ticket, and now it's what is it, 150, 140?
Yeah, it's around about that, I think. Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Like, and that's, that's just how it is. Whereas our festival was like £30 for a day ticket or a weekender for like £45. And we were getting loads of sales, but it just like, I'm not naming any names, but like there was like the Saturday alone was costing us way too much. Like it was just going to be, we really needed it to hit, a good capacity number before we could even break even. And it was just exciting to do it. And
we got lots of plans. Watch this space.
Had you thought about bringing the streaming side into it?
Yeah, we've looked into like there's a way we actually know a team that could actually live stream everything on BSB as well.
Yeah.
Like have the whole festival done professionally on BSB. We could just leave the Twitch stream live. You guys would be able to come and watch, and yeah, you could try and play like Where's Danny in the crowd because he's always...
Are you thinking of that related
Normally
to
a
the meeting
corner.
we got tomorrow? Just
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
There's potential with we've got some really cool.
Yeah.
No, it's not tomorrow. It's Wednesday, Danny. You're gonna forget what day of the week.
Wednesday.
We've got a couple of really cool meetings on Wednesday with some potential partners with different things.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that we want to do, and I think that if it was if this year's lineup and where we were at was a year down the line, like we would have been able to incorporate all of that. But it's like it came too soon.
Yeah.
And it was like I guess. It's one of those, a lesson for everyone when you're doing stuff, don't try and jump 2 steps ahead. Like, if we'd have had that middle step this year, we'd have been fine. And next year, whatever we come back
it
and
also
do...
meant that we got to double down on everything we're doing, BSB-wise. And, I mean, look how fucking crazy the last few weeks have been.
Have you seen...
This alone, I feel like, is such a great concept for whether it's a festival or a showcase or whatever.
Yeah.
Just, like, the premise that it's more around the discoverability and, like... putting on artists who maybe don't have that kind of spotlight or like don't have the
the problem is right, and I'm going to call the UK scene out a little bit again here, and I do apologise because my throat's going as well today, and I don't know what's up with it, but I'm gonna keep coming down to like bear with me. There we go. Sorry. In the UK, there isn't much opportunity at festivals for up-and-coming bands. And I think people in chat, if you're in a UK band, will attest to this. Like, literally on Friday, we were booking bands live on our show with Warped Tour for next year's Warped Tour. Like, we were doing that with their booking agent, and she offered
And 4
live
bands
on air,
got
4
selected.
bands slots at Warped Tour next year. Told them where they're playing and everything. Like,
Yeah.
if you tried to do that with Slam Dunk or Download, you'd get a middle finger. Like they, you would. I'm sorry, no, it's true though, and it is something against them because I feel like even like when they go, we've got this up and coming band playing Slam Dunk. It's normally a band who are out there. I'll give you an example. A couple of years ago, their up and coming band on Slam Dunk was As December Falls. As December Falls had just released an album that had gone number 11 in a UK, not just rock chart, the UK album charts. So my issue with that is that like, and we're good friends with As December Falls. I love them, and they've just got a top. I think it's a top 5 album, is it, or top 6 album in the UK as well.
Yeah,
they're amazing.
right.
But the narrative should be, if you're getting an up and coming band, it should be someone who you go, I fucking love their sound, and I genuinely think they've got what it takes, so I want to put them on this stage. Slam Dunk doesn't do that enough. Download doesn't do that enough. Reading and Leeds don't do that enough. Like Glastonbury, I mean, if you're Yoko Ono doing some yodeling, you'll get on Glastonbury with your eyes closed. But anything else, it's like they don't do it enough. So
We just
so
want to see more of
frustrating.
that.
But I'm going to flip that on its head and go, so our partners at Four Chord Music have just done Four Chord Music Festival. There were bands from BSB on that festival. Warped Tour.
Yep.
Some of the bands that, like, even this year on Warped Tour, I was like, holy shit, that's fucking cool for them. Next year, we know that's going to happen because we're involved in that. We've seen that happen on stream. And you guys over in the States are so much more accommodating, I feel, to up-and-coming music. So I want to see the UK follow suit, because if not, we know firsthand what happens if no new bands start to come through, what the festivals look like, and how that kind of... I mean, fuck me.
It all turns into AI and holograms, and no one fucking wants that.
But even before that, Danny, we went to Download last year, and we could do a lot of press backstage at the festivals and stuff. And Download last year had Metallica do a double headline set, and I'm a huge Metallica fan. Yeah. They didn't need to do 2 sets. It was fucking awful. Like, because it was like they're still using the same intro piece that they've used for the last 20 years. They played 2 sets, and what they tried to do, and I just think this was a massive faux pas from them, they tried to do 2 sets of deep cuts, but with like the hits thrown in kind of like stitched in between. And a lot of people walked away just going, they could have done one night and had, this is 2 years ago, by the way, not last year, sorry. But they could have done one night and had another band headline as well. At the same time, Slipknot were one of the other headline bands. Was it Slipknot that year?
I think it might have been.
I get confused which year, but Bring Me the
Maybe.
Horizon headlines.
Fucking incredible. Fucking
And
incredible.
Bring Me made Metallica and I believe Slipknot look stupid because, again, I can't even remember if it was definitely Slipknot that year. They were so good, and it's a newer band that.
Well,
is,
it was everything. They
Yeah.
had a whole fucking full-on show, and it was just super impressive to watch.
It
The
was
other thing
crazy.
that I'd love to see more of is when you do have like a big legacy band come over to the UK, put like a real like up-and-coming band or artist on that.
I get
If you
that,
know it's a
but
complete
look,
sellout.
we sound like proper like bitter old men right now, and it's not that.
No, I mean, we feel the exact same way, but I guess even listening to you guys talk about it is so interesting because I'm like, I feel like that in and of itself is such a gap in the market where
Yeah.
like you guys could fill that space. I guess I also don't know your logistics, like what kind of market caps you're trying to hit and like what the size of the festival is. But I mean, even the rhetoric of just like, okay, like we're booking all the bands that Slam Dunk won't. And it's like,
yeah.
you know, we get one good headliner who can pull the mass of the tickets.
Exactly.
But then just
100%.
You've hit the nail on the head. In fact,
100%.
I'm pretty sure that you've been fucking listening to our business meetings. So because
Well,
we've
you're
literally
invited
said
now.
the same. Cody, we've literally said this. Like it's exactly what you've just said. We've talked about like behind the scenes as well. But like we're not bitter old men. I want to point that out to anyone in chat. I think what's frustrating, and I'm going to use Fall Out Boy as a great fucking example for this, right? They came to the UK last year or the year before, and before they'd announced any other band, they'd sold the whole arena tour out. So it's
It was
done.
total sellout. Yeah.
At that point, if you've done a sellout and you've made the money that you're predicting to make back, and you've done it before you've even had to announce anyone, why not give up-and-coming artists a 20-minute, 25-minute slot as doors are opening, when people are coming in, a chance to play a big, you know, just an opportunity because it's not costing you
In
anything.
front of a giant audience like that, it's a life-changing experience.
But instead, they announced Nothing Nowhere, and I'm a huge fan of Nothing Nowhere, but is he going to benefit from that opportunity? Maybe, yes, but like an up-and-coming band that like is on the precipice of like being able to play even like academy shows would have really fucking appreciated that chance.
I mean, you take an up-and-coming artist doing that, and their discovery goes from like here to whoosh, straight through the roof.
Yeah.
Which would be fucking awesome to watch.
we
so much down to like the curation too, because it's like, I guess to your point, we're in this weird place where music accessibility is at an all-time high.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure
Yep.
people really like wouldn't even bother looking into a lot of acts unless forced into a position to do so. And I feel like that's where it's interesting, because it's like you guys could really double down on just being makers and the curators of these people who are like, I mean, everything you've played today, like honestly, I thought we were going into this and I thought I was going to be hating most of the time.
You actually even
No
said
offense,
to us,
you know.
you said to us before we went live, you went, criticism, what? Exactly, you know, and we were like, we even said like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I would.
but
have
it's
something,
true
you know,
because,
on
but
my pick.
I think we're all programmed to feel that way when we think it's a new and up and coming band. And I was the first. Like before we started this, I even said to Danny when we said we're going to do one show a week. We now do two, but when we were doing one show a week, I went, we're not going to be able to find 10 bands every week, all month, that could fill a playlist where people aren't going to go, that was shit. And that was because I was completely naive. And then literally the first episode went without a hitch, and I was like, okay, this is okay. Now what about next week? And that went really well. And before I knew it, we were 3 or 4 months in, and I was going, hang on, what the fuck's going on? There's so much talent out there. Hangin put something really good in the chat, and he said, the problem with a legacy band is you've also got to have a band good enough and with the budget to turn a mega fan's ear, which is the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Now, I do agree with that. I get that completely. But I've also been to enough like arena tours, academy tours, where the opening band has been a buy-on or has been someone that like, okay, like I don't know. I mean, who was it that supported the Bowling for Soup and Less Than Jake tour? Because it was a completely different style band as well. I can't think who it was. The Menzingers.
I can't remember.
Menzingers.
Oh yeah. I think
the
it might have
Menzingers
been.
are amazing, but they're so different in sound, but they still managed to get a load of fans from it. So I do think that like, like Wolf Culture would be so fucking good. Like that Fall Out Boy tour.
Well,
they did open that up like a fucking treat. Like,
my final word.
There we go. Sorry.
Wolf Culture. There's another artist with culture in their name who they'd fit perfectly on tour with. This was a great track, by the
Mouth
way.
Culture and Mold Culture, the Culture Tour.
Mhm.
Oh no, you were saying
Yeah.
Culture Club. Chameleon.
Well, I was saying Mouth Culture, but...
Chameleon. There we go. See, yeah. I got you, Wolf Culture. Don't worry.
Oh, fuck's sake. Vocals, absolutely brilliant. I loved the gang vocals too. This had literally everything that it needed to. It had hooks, it had musicianship, it had the whole lot. It was great.
Definitely. Right, 2 tracks to go. This is Heavy on the Heart with Pretty Pills.
I've lost the count of sheep again, and oh, these sleeping pills expired. I can't sleep, I can barely think. These thoughts are running rampant in the halls of my head. It's so demeaning and impulsive. Let go, just enough to focus. Way down, I said I'm way down. You know I'm way down. My body aches, my brain don't feel the same. Hypocritical, I'm dreaming wide awake. These sheep laugh in my face. These pretty pills are fake, but I just can't ignore them. I can't let them go to waste. I'm way down. I said I'm way down. You know I'm way down. I'm way down. I'm high off inhibition, so I lay down. Spiral blind thinking till it's played out, and I can barely take it. You know I lie awake. I can't shut off my brain. Oh man, these pills I take don't help in any way, and I'm just days away from jousting with the train. The things I keep locked away from my therapist. You know I lie awake. I can't shut off my brain. Oh man, these pills I take don't help in any way, and I'm just days away from jousting with the train. The things I keep locked away from my therapist.
Hangin said, really nice soul edge to the vocals. I got that completely. It's lyrically as well. Like, music video is great. Lyrically, really class as well. Like, it just, I love when someone can take like a big issue with mental health and that they have and turn it into something completely constructive and just get that emotion out there, because I think we can all relate to it really nicely. The hook was big on this as well, and the video was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, Colie, what did you think?
Really cool. Sounding like you guys have a festival lineup here.
We
It's
will,
dope. It's really cool. I love that this sound is coming back. You know, it's crazy because I feel like for so long, I mean, even for us back home, there was a period of time after COVID where like it felt like we were one of the only bands in LA, let alone one of the only groups kind of trying to like, not even that all of our music is this sound sonically, but just trying to get this sound back into the spotlight again. So it's really cool to see that there's so many bands I've never even heard of that are crushing just making this kind of music. It's really cool.
Definitely.
Her voice.
Definitely. Mr. Frasher says, hello guys. Hey, hope you're good.
What's up?
Welcome on in. Danny, give me a final word.
I thought it was a really strong track. I thought the upbeat instrumentals were a really nice juxtaposition against the really somber and serious lyrical content. I thought the hook was great. I thought the music video was fantastic. There were some sick performance shots mixed in there. Just all around banger.
Yeah. And part-time waifu, yes, that'd be amazing. The niece was dancing again, so another seal of approval that we're getting
Brilliant.
there. Right, so this last track that we've got is an exclusive premiere. They don't give a shit that me and Danny are here. This is all for you, Colie, as well. So no pressure. But yeah, no, they do really. They care that we're here, Danny. People care that we're here, don't they?
They
Danny?
care.
Danny, they care. Do they care? Do they care?
I don't know. Maybe not.
So enjoy. You guys are going to be the first to see it. I'm going to leave us up on the screen while we do this as well. So this is Titan with Los Angeles.
This is goodbye. It's not forever, just for now. So don't you cry. I'll find a way to you somehow. Packed up my life. Feels like nothing can stop me now. I got so high. I see you smiling from the ground. Another day, but I'm barely breathing. I wanna stay
This is my vibe.
before I go. You have to know I wanna make this last my home. 'Cause you're the one that I still believe in. I'll still believe in.
This is up there for me.
100%, man.
This might be my salvation, but I'll never sell my soul. If I'm led into temptation, I'll follow you back home. Another day, but I'm barely breathing. I wanna stay, but I'll still be leaving. Before I go, you have to know I wanna make this last my home. 'Cause you're the one that I still believe in. I still believe it. So just wait, it's okay. There's nothing you can do. 'Cause one day, one way will lead me back to you.
Where's the fucking golden buzzer?
I'm gutted that finished.
Yeah,
That was
same.
very, 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 very fucking good. That's right up my street. What I'm listening to a lot of at the moment. It's got that
Same.
Modson, MGK,
MGK,
style.
yeah.
You know, like Swayco Jaden. That
Yeah.
you know, the what I call like the TikTok scene. You know, that's really done
New
well.
wave.
I fucking love
wave.
it, and he fits right in with it. Like it's such a great sound. Video's awesome as well. So much fun to shoot in. I'd fucking love to shoot a video in LA. Like that'd be a dream come true for me.
We
I
got a
love
perfect
it.
track for that.
The tape under the cymbals, I'm like, oh my god, I know the pain. having to mute that shit. Oh my god, it's awesome. The song is really cool. I actually am surprised his voice is so interesting because it's like so low that it almost doesn't feel like it's lending itself too much to the like pop punk tropes, which is really cool. I like that there's kind of
Yeah.
shift of that arrangement, but then this more like somber and like melancholy tonal quality to your voice, which is really dope. And I like the video is sick. The coloring on it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, the video was so like that's to me is like the sort of thing that I'd stick on MTV if
Yeah.
MTV still played music. And this would be the sort of video that would be up there as a TV. Like, you sometimes watch music videos and you think that's TV quality.
Yeah.
This video is
100%.
TV quality. Like, it looked wonderful on our little BSB TV. There we go. It looked great on our little retro TV screen. But yeah, I thought everything about that was another 10 out of 10 track. Yeah, fuck. Danny, final word, your final track of the evening.
I mean, this hits the sweet spot for me between MGK and Neck Deep. This like sits perfectly sort of slap bang in the middle for those different kinds of pop punk. The music video was absolutely world class. He is a world class artist. He should be huge. I literally haven't got any other notes. He should be huge.
Jaden in the chat says, "Hi Colie, your favorite Finn."
Yeah, what's up? Is that Pit Crew?
Let's see if they come back. Do you know what? There's always a delay, and now we'll sit there waiting for them to come back and chat. We'll see if they do. And then Grain Stamer says, "Why play music on MTV when you could just watch ridiculousness for 24 hours straight?" Though? Because that would be called RTV, ridiculous television, not music television. Come on. Also, speaking of MTV, and I should get the link actually, and I haven't got the link actually. I probably could put it up. If you guys go to that website. You will be able to go over and see there's a BSB TV collection on the Forgotten Sons Apparel website, and our MTV style hoodie and t-shirt are live on there now for you. And we literally have the BS. In fact, I could probably, I'll grab it.
Grab it. Do the promo, do the plug.
Aim the self promo. Come on, plug us.
Exactly.
Where's Rob Deerdick? I want to talk to him. We need a little music segment in ridiculousness.
Music segment. So you can get the BSB TV new music television. So
Look how fucking sexy that is.
Look at that.
Awesome.
Sue us MTV, please.
I think we need to send one over to Colie, to be honest. That's what I think.
Rock it.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so you can get them those now, and I love it because it's underneath. It's like, you know how it's like music television. Ours says new music television. But yeah, so shout out to Forgotten Sons for that collab as well for us. But we are now at that all important moment where Colie has got to pick his industry pick. So Colie,
I don't envy you, dude.
Yeah. Do you need?
I already have it.
You have it. Also, Hypersloth, which is my partner, just said, "I'm in love with the new design for the BSB merch." Thanks. I know that instantly, because that's my partner, I know exactly what she means when she said that, and that is when you fly over here in December, that hoodie's now
I'm
mine.
stealing that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why she's done it. Like, she's just.
Bring me one too.
There we go. We'll do. But yeah, go on. I'm so curious. Who's your industry pick for the week?
Beat Me Out of Me for sure.
Beat Me Out of Me. There we go.
What was the name of the song?
Is it? I'm gonna get it back.
Nowhere to Hide.
Nowhere to Hide. Yeah.
Yeah, that one is a banger. Everything you played today is great, but that one stood out to me. I think it sounds the least like everything else, but it's still so grounded in its sound, and it's just strong and raw and emotional, and it made me feel something deep down that I often am looking for from new music. So that was really cool to experience. In fact, I kind of want to reach out and see what they're doing in the UK, because I don't know if they have shows or touring or agents or what's going on, but it'd be sick to put them on.
They actually, interestingly, so we, one of our partners, Reaction Management, they look after independent bands. And Jay at Reaction Management, I don't know if he's still in the chat, but he was in earlier, and they're just amazing.
So we can help get that facilitated if you did want to do something.
We can put you in touch with him.
For sure.
He'll sort out whatever you want. 100%.
Let me know, because we're going to be touring there probably a lot next year, and I know our international agent over there would probably love to hear them as well, so that'd be cool to put them in touch.
Amazing. We really appreciate that, and the fact that they're these young kids that are growing up, and doing this is amazing. So yeah, love that. So Beat Me Out of Me are our industry pick. They will be going forward to our track of the month stream in October. Colie, you've been fucking amazing, man. We were really looking forward to this show because we're both big Beauty School Dropout fans.
Yeah.
I know I can't wait now because I've got the album to listen to. I don't know why. I thought it was like next week it came out. So I can't wait to go and listen to that.
If you do have the time to spare, please stick around for just like 5 minutes at the end after we come off air, and we'll have a quick chat.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But guys, it is Beauty School Dropout with MGK in Germany on tour. No, you guys aren't on the Germany part of the tour, are you?
No, we're doing the U.S. run. We go all the way from San Diego, which is my hometown, excitingly enough, and then we go all the way across the country up to like Florida and Georgia. I think it's only like 10 to 12 shows, but we're on with MGK and Wiz Khalifa, which will be so exciting.
That's so sick. That's so fucking sick.
Just everything that you guys do, just like, because you get to do some fucking cool shit, but it's because you work your asses off, and it's so fucking deserved, man. I was just pulling up that tour poster really quick because everything decides to go on a go slow, doesn't it, when you want it to go quick.
Every time.
I was just looking at it because I know the whole lineup of that tour. So you've got like Julia Wolf, which again, Julia Wolf will be jumping on with MGK like every night, surely. Like that's got to happen, hasn't it?
Gotta.
You've got I don't know the first one. Do we know Honestav?
Honestav. Yeah.
That's how bad my pronunciation is. What's Honestav like?
Really
He's
cool
really
artist.
Because I'm gonna check him out then.
Song that popped off last year, and then I think Modson actually hopped on it, but
Yeah. They started like working together, and then he's like just absolutely taken off like
cool.
a
So
jet.
I need to check with the Beauty School Dropout.
Yep.
Dwayne as well. Dwayne is just like one of the fucking most amazing people as well. Like, we work with a company called Blossom Media, and they do these things called Blossom Sessions, and which is where they take think like tiny desk concerts or like live lounge, but they change people's original songs in a way that's just really fun and
they like
entertaining.
reimagine everything,
Dwayne
reinvent
did one, and it was just goals. It was amazing. Modson. And obviously Emo Night are doing some stuff as well, which is just great fun. So yeah,
Nice.
it's a wicked tour. Like MGK's team, they literally understood the assignment here. So yeah, if you are going
Knocked
out
it
to
out
any
of the park.
shows, yeah, let us know. I mean, like we only get like in the UK, we get like London, Manchester, Glasgow, Birmingham, Dublin. Doesn't seem like enough, does it? Sorry,
No.
doesn't seem like. It's because we're such a small fucking country. That's what it is.
Literally.
And yeah.
hopefully there's no tube strike. There was a tube strike when we just played there, and everyone like a bunch of people.
Do you know what?
Don't get me
Like, I'd
started.
love to sit there and
All
say
the
I really
time.
sympathise for you, but it's like they're always on fucking strike. It's like, when do they fucking work? Like, seriously, like it's ridiculous. You know, a friend of mine had like a reunion show, like completely sold out shows, right, in London last week, and they had to cancel the show because of the trains decided to be all like all the trains were fucked last week in London.
Yeah.
They actually had to cancel their show, and they've had to like rearrange it because of the fucking trains. It is
That's
bullshit.
fucked, man.
And we go into London all the time for business meetings, for like different client stuff, and every time that like we go in, we have to like really meticulously plan when we go, where we go, how we go, because of the fucking trains.
Yeah.
But
I know the tube strike started the day that we had our headline show there, and so we were a little worried it was going to get in the way. I mean, we had no choice. We flew all the way over there, so we're like, all right, we're running it. But it turned out to be a great show. It was a good time.
What I will say, British people are great. If there's a will, there's a way. That saying is very big for people. So, but like really stoked. We'll catch up when you're over. We'll have to come and do some stuff. We'll have to. We have a whole bunch of stuff we do at live events as well. We'd love to get you involved. Like, it's just we can do this live.
I mean, at
basically.
this rate, we're going to
Cool,
get you on a business meeting. So
Tell me, literally, boys, this is my whole world. I come from throwing shows and festivals, so I am consulting. You let me know.
Love it.
Fuck yeah.
But thank you to everyone for tuning in. We are back with Gabby Rose from Bill Murray on Thursday, and then Hopeless Records next Monday. Haven't we also got a stream on Saturday, Danny? Is that this week?
yes,
With BuzzFeed?
we've got Marina Do from BuzzFeed.
Cool. So that's this Saturday as well. So an extra show just
Yeah.
to me. Danny just doesn't think I work hard enough. I think that's what it is. But we will see you guys Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Congratulations, Beat Me Out, and me for being our industry pick. Colie, thank you so much. Peace.
Cheers, guys.